In this video, let's look at the Chinese dramas that will air in May 2018. Hi, you're watching FUX, where a junkie on good storytelling shares her thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. A couple of new Chinese dramas are coming out in May. Now, there are more dramas than I could possibly cover that comes out every month in China. I'm just gonna pick a few that I think might be interesting to my audience. Note that in China, TV shows' airing schedule is extremely volatile. Some shows can be pulled off like right before its set air date. Some can just suddenly drop out of nowhere into the picture. So the dramas that I'm gonna mention today are the ones that already set their air date and will come out very soon. But there's never 100% guarantee that they really would be aired on those dates. And also, there might be some things that you've been expecting for a while, you haven't heard, and suddenly it's just there. They would just promote it like a week before it shows up. So anything can happen in the world of Chinese drama. The first one I want to talk about is going to come out on the 8th. So May the 8th on iQIYI, the website, and also I think on Zhejiang TV. The drama is called 泡沫之夏, English title Summer's Desire. This is a very peculiar one because it's actually a remake that's based on a book. For your reference, the author is the same author who wrote Flame's Daughter's novel, and it was actually first adapted into a TV drama in 2010 with the lead actors Xu Xiyuan, Da S, Huang Xiaoming, and Peter Hou, He Rendong. Back then, that drama wasn't really very well received. The main reason being, the novel is about a group of very young people from their high school to their kind of early 20s sort of age range, whereas at that time, all three actors were actually over that age. So they had to actually dress down to like teenager and cannot possibly play that convincingly. Now this time they have the new cast with Qin Junjie, Zhang Xueying, and Huang Shengchi. So the age is much fitter in terms of fitting into the original story. I like Qin Junjie as an actor. He's one of the, I think, top-notch young actor at his age range. Zhang Xueying is also really talented as a very young actress. Huang Shengchi, I wouldn't say too much about his acting, but I know like he's quite well loved. If you've watched the Miss Mermaid drama, you'd know him. And if you're actually interested in finding out some stories, you can check out this video because I interviewed the director earlier this year. But the thing with this drama that I'm not really looking forward to, or I think has great potential to turn into a fiasco, is the original story itself. It's one of those super cheesy romantic novel about unrealistic expectations, overtly naive perceptions of human heart, a shitload of tropes, and extremely good-looking people of both sexes who seem to have nothing real to do in their life, and they're just completely consumed by their romantic relationship. And those character setups are just so typical. So if they did base this drama 100% on the original novel, we'll see if it's success or flip. I'm leaning more towards the flip side, and I actually don't want this drama to destroy those actors and actresses' impression in my head. So hopefully this drama doesn't at least damage their career in any way. The second drama I want to talk about is the drama that's going to come out on May the 10th, and it's actually going to come out on CCTV1, so China's Central Television. Whenever CCTV1 picks up a drama, it's telling you this is a series drama, because that's what CCTV stands for, I think, in China, is the proper series productions. 天下长安, Peace in Chang'an. Now, I've talked about this drama in my previous videos. It's one of the drama that I really look forward to, and it has already released its trailer a couple of months ago, and it looked really impressive. This is a serious historical drama, 70 episodes long, so that's gonna be a long ride. And it features the main character, Tang Taizong, the first Emperor of Tang Dynasty. Judging from the trailer, it is going to feature some core relationships of this emperor in history with his father. It's a very interesting relationship because essentially he kind of took his throne by force because it was initially his brother's. He wasn't a crown prince, he was the fourth prince, but he kind of usurped that role from his older brother, and through a military coup But he became one of the most successful emperors in Chinese history. So his relationship with his father is very interesting. His relationship with his wife is also very important historically, because the empress played by Chang is historically in China a very well-respected woman, considered to be one of those almost sage women in history, and she did have a very close and important relationship with the emperor. So that's another core relationship. The third one is going to feature the emperor and one of his most favorite and famous subject, Wei Zheng. This pair with Tang Taizong and Wei Zheng in Chinese history is often used as sort of the exemplary versions of the ideal relationship between an emperor, a ruler, and a very important subject, a servant, in terms of how they come together to do great works. And also, this subject, Wei Zheng, is very famous in history in pointing out the faults of the emperor directly. Like, he wasn't afraid of his own head being chopped off like for a gazillion times. He would just say the most offensive things to the emperor because it's the right thing to do. In many ways, Tang Taizong is famous for being lenient and open-hearted enough to actually accept really, really blunt criticisms. So this pair is actually very famous in history, and it's gonna be portrayed by Qin Junjie as the emperor and the older actor Zhang Hanyu. So for this drama, the really interesting thing to look at would be the acting, because both the young generation, so the emperor and empress, played by Qin Junjie and Shu Chang, and the older generation, the emperor's father Li Yuan, played by Li Xuejian, and then his subject Wei Zheng, played by Zhang Hanyu. The older generation actors, both generations are considered to be kind of the best, really, these days working in China. The younger actors you probably are very familiar with if you've watched The Pride of Tang Dynasty, 大唐荣耀. Can't quite remember the English title. You know the two leads in Peace in Chang'an actually play the second lead couple in that drama, and that's actually the couple that I really ship for in that drama. And as for the older generation actors, Zhang Hanyu and Li Xuejian are both very capable, very well respected, have long sort of resume of brilliant work. Li Xuejian is also one of the most respected and loved older actor in China, not only because he's a great actor, but also he actually survived a really bad cancer, and people thought he was for sure to be gone, but he survived and now he's still working. So he's like a beacon in some way in the industry, and extremely well respected by general public and people in the industry. And it's taken on by CCTV1, so it shows you this is going to be a proper force to be reckoned with. And it's actually the drama that I really look forward to in May, and possibly actually in the next few months to come. I'm ready to jump into this one. I like Tang Dynasty, I like serious historical drama, and I love great acting. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Then the third drama I'm gonna talk, and that's gonna be the last one I'm going to talk, because yes, these are the only ones that I know for sure will air on a specific date. The third one is 脱身. It's a 47 episode long drama. The drama is set in 1949. This is the year when China was founded. The People's Republic was founded in October, and this story starts early, I think in January of this year, and it's a spy story, and it definitely will involve the Communist Party and the Kuomintang. So this is a very specific drama about a very specific period of time in China, between the political fight at the very brink of the new era. This can actually potentially be a really interesting drama to watch because it's led by two very capable actors, Chen Kun as a male lead and Wan Qian as a female lead. Chen Kun, veteran actor, even though he's not that old, he's at the same age group as Zhao Wei and Huang Xiangming. He's one of those very interesting actors, I'd say, in China, because he had gone away from acting for years, doing a lot of charity work. He does this long march into Tibet to raise awareness of environment protection and also for charity. And even though he's been away for years, his popularity hasn't dimmed down at all. So a very particular actor. And he has a couple of new dramas actually coming out this year, so I think this is his comeback. Because he's also from Chongqing, he's my Laoxiang, and he actually went to I think high school that's like literally 5 minutes walk from where I used to live when I was younger in China. So I know exactly where he would have lived and the shops he would have visited and the food he would have gotten while he was in that high school. My first ever really big job in the industry was actually in the same company that he was signed to at the time I was working there. You know, all in all, somehow feels a bit connected with this actor. Although I've only actually seen him in person only once. And then Wan Qian is recently really popular. She was in the Game of Hunting with Hu Ge. She is now in 三国机密, A Secret of Three Kingdoms. She's really, really good. I think she just has a really strong sort of visceral energy when she goes on screen. So I really look forward to this pairing. And also in this drama, Chang'an is going to play a twin. So he's going to play both a younger and older brother. And this is going to be essentially a spy story. Not a very unfamiliar genre set in that particular period of time, because any drama set around that particular time is probably going to be about the fight, the political fight between the two parties. Because of those two actors, I think I will definitely check out this drama when it airs. So I essentially only talked about 3 dramas that I know are going to come out in May. Very soon we'll find out how good they are. In Chinese, that is called 是骡子是马, 得拉出来溜溜. That's an idiom which is saying whether it's a mule or a donkey, you need to take it out and walk it around and see. So we'll have to see whether those 3 dramas are mules or donkeys. Before I go, I want to quickly mention something. A lot of people in the comment section of my video often ask me, can you review this drama or that drama? The thing is, Chinese dramas are so long. So many dramas are like over 50 episodes long, and even if though I really want to watch them all, it's practically impossible for one person to actually watch everything that's going on at the same time, just because the content, the amount of stuff that's out there is overwhelming. I know recently this drama, for example, 远大前程, Great Expectation, is well received in China. A lot of people are talking about it, and also it has a spin-off, a short 6 episodes, really a film-length story that just come out and very popular because it has Liu Haoran in it. He's one of the hottest actors these days in China. So people have asked me, can you do a review on that? The thing is, I just have no time as one person to watch all that content out there. So when I don't review something on my channel, it doesn't mean I don't like it or it's not worth watching. It's just personally, I just had no energy to cover everything. But I do know about the popular ones. I have some rough ideas about them. So if you want to discuss them, I can talk about them in the comment sections. Don't 100%, I guess, rely on my channel in terms of finding out what are the interesting dramas out there. Check the updates. There are so many drama sites about Asian dramas that have more than enough information for you to discover. And I also think Vicky recently just kind of purchased a lot of Chinese dramas, because I see their collection of Chinese dramas ever expanding, which is interesting. And some of the most popular ones almost always show up on their sites. Although the rating for dramas on Viki is weird. Some really not that great dramas get impossibly high ratings, where some really great ones don't get even close. It gets me really confused at times. So thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.